It's week 3 of the 2022 season, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Cowboys and the Giants on Monday Night Prime Time.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State EA Sports coverage. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Madden. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
To throw on 3rd down. Madden. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Cowboys at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Oh, that's a big-time decision right there to tuck it and go, and he finds his way into the end zone and into preseason. As general manager, why do you believe in this guy? And he talked all about his arm and decision-making. Well, we certainly saw the decision-making there. Maybe an extra dimension that they didn't count on.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Throwing on 1st down. Madden. That is caught by Lamb. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone.
Now this off. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Operating from the gun, Madden. Complete to Washington. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
The Dallas Cowboys provide a fresh opportunity for wide receiver James Washington, who picks up a 1st down with that catch. He ended up sinking down the depth chart in Pittsburgh after posting 700 yards in his 2nd season. He's hoping that he can play over the top, as he did so well in college and early in his Pittsburgh tenure for the Cowboys.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off-play action, Madden. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard.
No surprise to see him running again here. Is something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. He threw the interception on the previous drive, but that only led to 3 points. Defense held him to a field goal.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. James Washington, 75 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last.
Okay, ready?
Off the play fake. Madden. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that nearly intercepted. Free safety roaming into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's got some Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And he'll decide to keep this once more. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Give him an even gain of 10, but now it's fourth down. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 75 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense of...
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
Now a play fake here on first down. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And got his man complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys are pouring it on. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback, scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And out now come the Cowboys.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Zeke with a shake and bake. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 107 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He's going to keep this again. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands, and guess what?
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 70. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the 4th quarter to grow that lead.
Bart, I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also...
Let's go!
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. Try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Ready up!
A first down carry by Elliott. Shifts by him. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission. I think
you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had to run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Off play action. Madden. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that...
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Cowboys, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season.
And they will head home next week to take on the Washington Commanders.
Meanwhile, for the Giants, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.